my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted, but it's okay because I'm back for good now, okay? So turn on those post notifications. But as you can tell from the title of this video, it's going to be about how I got into the illustrious Spelman College, okay? One of the top HBCUs. So basically, I'm just going to start off by saying why I wanted to go to Spelman. And really one of the main reasons why I wanted to go was because, number one, it's an HBCU. I knew I wanted to go to an HBCU. And also because it's all girls. And a lot of people have been like, do you really want to go to a school with all girls? Like, you know, girls have a whole bunch of drama or whatever. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be that much drama. And I'm not really the type to be involved in a lot of drama, so that doesn't bother me. But it just gives you the vibe of like black woman empowerment, smart, beautiful black girls, sisters, Spelman sisters. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to go. Also because the alumni from Spelman, they do some pretty big things. So those are, you always, really the world is not about what you do, is who you know and how much money you have. So knowing some Spelman alumni, those connections could be great in the future. And also I like Spelman because it's a small school, and that's what I'm used to. I haven't really gone to really big schools. Like the largest school I went to with like that had the most amount of kids was, I think, my middle school. My high school was pretty small, and my elementary school was small too. And also my sophomore year I visited a few schools, and some of them were really big, and it just felt like very overwhelming, and it wasn't a place that I could see myself. But as soon as I stepped on the Spelman campus the first time, I knew that's where I was going to be 2020. Well, that's what I thought before Corona, but that's where I will be, okay? Manifestation, fall 2020, I will be on the Spelman campus, I hope. But yeah, anyways, I didn't really want to go to a really big school, so Spelman is like the perfect size for me. Now getting into the academics. And GPA, it matters, your overall. See, I didn't know this before senior year, that when they ask for your GPA, it's the GPA for all 4 years. My GPA for all 4 years, my GPA for all 4 years is, it's not that cute. It's 89.74. Now, don't get me wrong, I get very good grades. Very good grades. But you know, you have those classes that like you're not really interested in, or the teacher isn't so great, or it's just hard because who the heck likes physics? Like what? Centripetal force or whatever? Sir, no thank you. Yeah, so you have those classes that, you know, you don't do good on a test or two, brings down your average, so brings down your overall average for the quarter, which brings down your overall average for the year. So basically that's why my average is a little not where I'd like it to be, but that's okay because high school is over and 4.0 season coming for you, okay? Yeah, but you know, as long as your GPA, I would say above like a 3.0. I don't really know how they calculate out, but I would say above a 3.0, you should be good. Like, you're in a good place. I mean, you always want it above, but a 3.0 isn't gonna, like, kill you. It's not gonna ruin your chances. Next, class ranking. Now, in my school, but I know a lot of schools, we had a thing like top 20 or something like that. Yeah, I'm not in that either. But there are really smart people in my school, so, you know, it is what it is. But I'm still like in the top percentages of my class. So that's another thing, you know, contributes to looking good on your application. Also, SAT and ACT. Now, I didn't take the ACT because I think it's like more math and science based. And even though math is like my strongest subject, science, not so much. I took the ACT prep class and I didn't know what was going on. So I wasn't gonna take that. But for some people it's easier. Like if math and science is your subjects, then take that ACT because you will probably do way better than you would on the SAT, which is really like a bunch of grammar and reading passages, reading comprehension. I mean, even though it's like half math and half English, but still. The English part of the test is about 50%, so if English is not your strong suit, I would take the ACT. Now, the SAT, you can take it multiple times. You can super score your score, which I did, and it still was not cute. My total score between taking it 2 times was 1150, but I could have done more. Like I could have taken the test again, but at that point when it was time to like take it again, I had already applied to school because I did all early action, so I was just like, yeah, whatever. It was okay. It was okay, but it could have been better. So if you could do better, then do better. And also, I didn't take a SAT prep class, so that might have been the reason why I didn't do as well. But those prep classes, make sure you get into a good one because they're a ripoff. All you do is just do practice stuff. Like they don't really they don't tell you anything. They don't teach you anything. So yeah. And the essay. Now the essay, I worked on my essay from May 2019 and did not finish it until October of 2019. I thought I knew what I was gonna write, but when it comes time to write it, I probably restarted about 10 times. The essay is really supposed to be like personal to you. It's supposed to show what you're about. That was the best advice I've gotten in my application process was it's not a brag sheet. It's not, oh, I'm a 4.0 student. I have this many extracurriculars. I have this much community service hours. They can read that on a paper. They can see what kind of student you are academically on a paper. They need to know about you. What kind of person would they be bringing into their school, onto their campus, introducing them to other students, you know? So you really need to talk about who you are as a person. Personally, my essay, I think that's the main reason I got it. I think that's it because, like I said, my SAT wasn't that good. My GPA, my overall GPA wasn't like that good. Even though my grades can show that I am a great student. So that helps. But my essay, I wrote about moving to Long Island and the problems and stress it caused me and how I coped with being in a totally new environment, and especially coming from the city, moving to the suburbs, it's a huge difference. Huge. The people, the places, what there is to do, everything is different. So I just wrote about how I coped with that, how it made me a person who can overcome challenges that are just thrown at them. So I really think that sold me to the admissions people that work at Spelman. So yeah, that's basically my story. I didn't want to make this video too long because, like, you know, who wants to sit and watch somebody talk for 50 minutes? You know? But watch my video because it's quarantine and you probably have nothing to do anyways. So why not watch the whole thing? Anyways, that's all for today's video. Comment any questions below if you have any, or like if you are planning on applying to Spelman. Any tips and advice that I could give you, I would be more than happy to. And everyone enjoy the rest of quarantine. Bye.